How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of our Round 1 80 countries. In this episode we are gonna cover England. So one of the highlights of this series, because of course most of my viewers are either English or Dutch. So let's get straight to the team. It's a full goal team, and in the goal we've got Joe Hart. He's one of my favorite goalkeepers in the game. He used to be one of the most overpowered goalkeepers in FIFA 12. He is a little bit less overpowered now, but still really good at 86 diving, 87 reflex and 81 positioning. He also has 61 speed, so he's pretty pacey, and he cost me 28k, and he is worth the coins. Though the problem that I have with him is that one game he just makes impossible saves, and then the other game he makes some huge mistakes where you think like, why the hell have I paid 28k for him? Either way, he plays for Manchester City in the Premier League, and he's 6'5" as well, which means that he's good at stopping finesse shots. So at left back we've got Ashlei. Around he has some really good stats. He also has 61 shooting, so you can shoot with him if you want to. I also scored a goal with him, and he has 81 defending and 71 heading as well, though I didn't really like him because he was out of position a lot. He has 3-star skill moves though, so you can roulette with him. He cost me 10k, and he plays for Chelsea. So at centre back we've got John Terry. He's one of the leaders of the English national team, and the only thing that lets him down is his pace, because he only has 51 pace. If he would have had something like 60 pace, he would be an insane centre back. He also has 84 defending and 84 heading, and he's really good at marking and making clearing headers. He didn't manage to score any headers for me. He cost me 3k, and he also plays for Chelsea. And our second centre back is Julian Lescott. I decided to go with Lescott because he plays a lot for the English national team, and he still has some really decent stats and also really good at heading. And he is really good at heading. At 82 defending and 85 heading, he scored 2 headers for me. That you'll see in the gameplay part of this video. He cost me 1.5k, and he plays for Manchester City. At right back we've got Micah Richards, and I already featured him once as an Aussie player because in my opinion he's my favorite right back in the game. So don't go for Kyle Walker, even though he's much pacier, but just go with Richards because he has 88 defending and 82 heading. Because well, these are just insane stats. You don't see those stats very often. He cost me 2.3k as well, and he plays for Manchester City. So moving on to the midfielders of this team, and the first midfielder is Milner. Some might think, why didn't you go with Wilshere? Well, because Milner is a really good player. He's really good at long shots as well. Multiple players have featured him as an Aussie player in like FIFA 12 and FIFA 11, and in my opinion in FIFA 13 he's still really good as well. He also has 84 passing, and he has some really decent defending stats. He's also 1k as well, 4-star weak foot, which means that you can take shots and make passes with his left and his right foot. He scored 1 goal for me. He plays for Manchester City. And our second centre mid is Lampard. Once again, a legend for the English national team, is on a really good goal scoring streak in this season. I don't know his total tally, but he has scored quite some goals this season so far. 60 pace, 87 shooting, 84 passing, 78 dribbling and 71 heading. So he still has pretty decent defending stats, and his attacking stats are just insane. He's really good at taking corners and taking free kicks. 4-star weak foot as well, 3-star skill moves. He cost me 10k, he scored 2 goals, and he plays for Chelsea. And the final centre mid is once again a big legend for the English national team, and that is Steven Gerrard. Around really decent stats at 71 pace, 86 shooting, 86 passing, 77 dribbling, 73 defending and 75 heading. He is also really good at taking corners and free kicks. So the problem that I have with him and taking free kicks is that they always hit the bar. Just always. I had that problem in FIFA 10, in FIFA 11. I also had the problem in FIFA 12, and now it's returning back to FIFA 13. I just can't score free kicks with him. He scored 1 goal for me, costed 2.8k, and he plays for Liverpool. And finally the attacks of this team. At left forward we've got Oxlade-Chamberlain. I decided to go with Chamberlain because I'm a gunner, I'm an Arsenal fan. You can go with Ashley Cole as well, or with Ashley Young, I mean. 81 pace, 67 shooting, 72 passing, 82 dribbling, so around some really decent stats. 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot as well. So he scored 6 goals, and I paid 2.67k from him, and he plays for Arsenal. And the striker of this team is, well, I bought him as a centre forward, is Wayne Rooney. 79 pace, 88 shooting, 83 passing, 84 dribbling and 82 heading. He's really good all round, but the problem that I have with him is that he has high work rate, which is just not that good for a striker because he's always out of position. The when he's in position and he is in front of goal, he will score for you. He cost me 80k, and he isn't worth the coins in my opinion because, well, he just lacks some pace and a high work rate, of course. He did manage to score 7 goals, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he plays for Manchester United. And the final player of this team is Sturridge. 90 pace, 76 shooting, 83 dribbling and 74 heading. Yeah, his heading is a big plus because he's really good at heading, and he's also 6'2". He cost me 2.5k. He scored 3 goals, and he plays for Chelsea. So that's the end of this commentary part of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, it really helps out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until the next time, peace and bye later. Thank you guys for watching.
1991 was born in the Hell's Kitchen, city of Los Angeles. Lucifer gone missing, eating your dinner plates and letting you do the dishes, hiding in plain sight. Got 20/20 prescription. You take precaution whenever you on the block. Them colors of what you stand for probably getting you dropped. They firing at each other cause no one gave them a shot. Shells gassing them up so they driven to never stop. Sleeping beneath the window cause helicopters with choppers will crop you out of the picture. Your mama screaming for doctors, paramedics are knocking, your family members are watching. It's really kinda confusing when cousins saying what's poppin'. Feel it in my demeanor, turn atheists to believers with stories of fallen soldiers and niggas double my senior. Speaking to make a difference for anyone in between them and give them one to believe in this music before I leave it.
Gunshots, your heart starts beating. You either die saint or the saints turn heathen. You tell me about hope, I tell you about demons. The only thing I hope is that I'ma keep breathing. When you hear them gunshots, your heart starts beating. You either die saint or the saints turn heathen. You tell me about hope, I tell you about demons. The only thing I hope is that I'ma keep breathing.
Asking my mama why I wake up praying to Grim Reapers, hoping one day they gon' take us up out of this hell. Seeing my brother shot dead in the streets, catching their bodies, then proceed to use their blood as my ink. I'm hopeless. Pac running all through my veins. For 40 acres in a mule, I need a meal for my pain. Tears falling from my eyes cause of things that I seen. With 50 shades of grey, killing for the love of the green. We scream Jesus, but it seemed like me and Lucifer finding one another. He's the only one who cares to respond. Living on the devil's playground. These niggas that we stay around probably put you up on game, but ain't the ones that you should play round. Fathers never stay round. They chosen evoking petty emotion and loking on any notable notion. Cause when the rain stop, you still gotta swim in the ocean with great whites. And they toting, trying to stick you with tokens.
Gunshots, your heart starts beating. You either die saint or the saints turn heathen. You tell me about hope, I tell you about demons. The only thing I hope is that I'ma keep breathing. When you hear them gunshots, your heart starts beating. You either die saint or the saints turn heathen. You tell me about hope.